Okay.
Yo.
Alrighty then.
What's up, everybody? My name's Hector.
Thanks, appreciate it, dude.
Welcome back. Today, I have my guest here, Mr. Franco Cologne. How you been, man? People really say you fell off after States.
Yeah, man, it's been a while. I've just been kind of like doing nothing for a long time, you know?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, feels good, to be honest. You know, sometimes I'm like the anti-grind culture guy, you know? I can't wake up and grind doesn't resonate with me. I'd rather wake up and sleep, you know?
Oh, you're a yogi.
Yeah. All right, yeah, so, okay, in all seriousness. Welcome, Franco Cologne.
Hey.
So I'm assuming I'm probably gonna say what this is before this happens. So I guess I'm not gonna introduce this thing. But hey, welcome, dude. Where are we right now?
Right now we're at the Door Gallery.
Uh-huh.
We are. Hold on, let me put this a little higher. My neck. We are at the Door Gallery. We are celebrating our 5th year anniversary. Okay, I'm sorry. We're at the Door Gallery. Today we are putting on our event entitled F.E.A.R, a gallery and performance, and it's all about facing our fears and art that represents that struggle.
Cool. Yeah, that's exactly where we are, actually.
I don't know if you needed all that.
No, I mean, now I don't have to say it, so that's
okay.
Good, yeah. And I guess this is some sort of an intro, I guess, so I might as well say it. This is a special episode of I Feel You, because throughout this episode, you're gonna see a bunch of different faces. So it's not gonna be just Franco.
Unfortunately.
I know you guys want that.
I know.
His episode's coming, okay? But it's going to be pretty much everybody, well, not everybody, but as many people that want to be a part of this as possible. Like anybody that's attending, anybody that's, a part of the pop-up and you're showing their art. So you're going to learn about a lot of new people today in this one episode, which is very exciting. So how are you, how are you feeling, buddy?
Good. So today I'm a part of the pop-up.
Yeah.
So I got to sell art for the first time. Mm-hmm. I've been creating visual art recently for the first time, and it's cool to be a part of something like that. So I feel really good. I'm excited to be here. Everyone's art so far is really amazing. The pieces that are gonna go up tonight are stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm feeling really good. How are you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. You know, it's fun that we get to do something like this, you know?
Yeah.
All around us, there's a bunch of things still going on. People still hanging up art.
Yep.
You know, you gotta be here to see it. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah. If you're not, you're just like seriously missing out. and
if you missed out because you couldn't attend, we love you, and we feel your support. But yeah, it's been incredible. How does it feel to have, like, you sold your first piece today, right?
I sold my first piece.
That's awesome.
For $20.
It's really cool.
To Keon, actually, who was on one of the episodes.
He was on one of the episodes.
He was the first episode, no?
He was the second episode. We filmed his episode here.
No way.
Yeah, it was out there in the front. Yeah.
Look at that, full circle.
We'll talk to Keon again today.
Yeah. He bought my first piece.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for being here and being willing to show your art.
Yeah, man.
How have you been feeling recently besides all this stuff, you know?
You know, bro, life is a roller coaster.
Yeah.
In the best way and the worst way. But it's all of those things, you know? It really is. And, you know, recently I've been just trying to stay present and grounded. I think, like, no matter what you're going through or no matter what you're encountering in your life or how you're feeling, I think I've been trying to feel present.
Nice.
Because I always seem to find comfort in that.
It's good. Yeah.
So, yeah, I've been trying to be more present.
That's good, man. I feel you. That's great. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming everybody here knows where they can find you, but, you know, just for the heck of it, where can we find you if we want to look for your art?
Yeah,
and stuff,
yeah,
you know?
definitely hit me up, 407-928-1808 if you want to text. Ladies to the front of the line. But other than that, you can hit me up on Instagram. It's at Franco Cologne.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
At Franco Cologne, just my first and last name on Instagram. You can see all of my work there. You can check out my website, francocologne.com, or you can check out the alternate version of that website, francocologne.org. You can also visit telehealth.francocologne@gmail.com to book an appointment for a hand palm reading.
Okay. All right. That's great. Just as a final thing for your episode, so I'm gonna have everybody that's a part of the episode kind of sign this thing with whatever they want. So you know how to use Procreate, right?
Yeah.
Just stick to this pen for now, but pick any color you want.
Okay.
Go ahead and sign a portion of this. It can be your signature, or it can be like a little piece of art. It can be whatever you want.
Okay,
So
cool.
yeah.
Get this. You gotta get this.
You gotta get this. Yeah. Sweet. Yo. So what's up, Keon?
What's up?
So, for those of you who don't know, if you're watching this, I'm sure you do, but our second episode on I Feel You was Mr. Keon Staten.
Yes, sir.
And he's here actually as a supporter this time
Yes.
of the pop-up today.
Yes.
How do you feel about what's been going on,
It's
man?
great. It's a lot. It's a humbling experience. I've seen a lot of great art. The artists have good vibes, and I'm just happy to be here
Beautiful, man.
and to support.
I'm glad you're here, bro. I'm glad you're here. What's new with you, man? Since we last saw you, it's been a minute, bro.
I'm just in a hole.
We filmed the podcast in this building,
Yes.
and we're back here. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes, we are.
But yeah, how do you feel? You said you're in a hole. What's going on?
Not in a bad hole, but in a rabbit hole. I'm just painting a lot
Okay.
and just literally figuring out what's next.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to think too much about it. That's
real.
really it.
For sure. Dope. Yeah, so you got anything coming up or nothing? You just kind of waiting for it to come to you?
I got some things coming up,
Okay,
but
cool. Got you.
I want to live in silence.
Nice.
And then
Beautiful.
just allow the work to speak for itself. And
Yeah,
if it
for
doesn't,
sure.
then it doesn't.
For sure. I feel that.
Yeah.
Any wisdom you want to impart to the audience today? Anything you got in your head?
Comparison, it's not my quote. Not my quote. But comparison is the killer of joy. Especially when it comes to art. When you're comparing yourself to someone else, you kill your joy. And also depending on the reason that you do it,
For sure.
or art is valuable. You just name me a price. Oh, another big thing is this. What I want artists to understand is that sometimes people don't want to pay your price because they don't see your value. So like the price and the value, they don't see your value, and that's why they don't want to pay the price. But in the long run, it's going to be them paying the price once they see the value.
Yes. Beautiful. I love that. Yeah, that's looking
about it.
great. Yeah, I feel you, bro. Thank you so much. Yo, before you go, so everybody who's a part of this is gonna go ahead and sign whatever they want. It can be your signature, it can be a little piece, it can be whatever you want. So go for it. You got it. It's beautiful. I love it. It's perfect, bro. You'll leave that shit, bro. Thank you, bro. The table just moves with it, so there you go.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go. Sweet. Okay. What's up, dude? How's it going?
It's going good, bro.
Adam, right?
Yeah.
Adam. Why don't you introduce yourself to the audience real quick?
All right,
Just whatever you want. You know your name, what you do, all that good stuff.
So my name's Adam Ellis. I'm 23. I'm a recent graduate down in Florida for music, and just kind of came up here this summer, early May, just to visit family, and I just kind of slowly started to do more art. After a month, I got bored and decided to hit up the park at Washington Square, which is where I met Keon and Project F.E.A.R. And ever since then, it's just been a crazy journey of showcasing my art and meeting like-minded people, you know?
That is so cool, man.
I think the biggest thing is when you do something that you're not really familiar with, you get very nervous.
Yeah.
and you get a lot of things that pop up in your head from
sure.
your family or from friends, and they question like, why do you do this? Why are you doing this? Like, I have a bachelor's degree, and I'm doing art like full time. And
It's incredible.
you know, within the past 3 months, I was living with my aunt in Long Island and coming to the park almost every day.
It's incredible.
It was like hour and a half trip. It was crazy.
Jeez.
And, you know, from that, I was able to get my own place in Brooklyn, which is now like kind of helped me with just not only save money, but just being in a new borough and meeting people.
For sure.
You know?
It's incredible.
Yeah, man. And, you know, with my art, it's just about living in the moment.
Yeah.
When you're able to kind of be free from just shit and from hang-ups and just everything, and like realizing that we're just a tiny ball in space floating, there's a lot of like room to do what you really want to do.
It's beautiful.
Like, I really love doing this art. I really
feel
do.
you, man.
And
I
it's
feel
not like if I made $1 million
you.
off of it, or if I made $0, it still wouldn't change anything.
Yeah,
you
for
know?
sure. That's incredible, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, Adam. Thank you for being here. So what kind of art do you? Physical art? You do? I see you have some shirts over there as well.
Yeah. So I do murals. I've done a few murals in the city already.
That's incredible.
I did a few murals down in Florida.
Wow.
And yeah.
Also from Florida. I'm from Florida too, so that's really
yeah.
sick. It's crazy that you're from Florida. It's awesome.
Yeah, man.
So many people.
It's especially intimidating, like a Florida boy coming up to New York.
Oh, dude,
and
trust. I feel you, man. I lived that for a while, so yes, I get it.
And
Get it.
you know, my friends, bro, here's another thing too I found is like humans love this like circle of complacency.
Yeah, for sure.
They'll just,
For sure.
if they're comfortable, they'll be comfortable and they'll live with that,
Yeah.
right? But I'm comfortable, but that doesn't mean that I don't want to like best myself or do something that you know I want to do.
Talk about being uncomfortable.
That's funny.
So they're still drilling holes in the wall over there to hang
Yeah.
up some art. So we're in the midst of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, continue. You're talking about being comfortable and stuff.
Yeah, so like if you're comfortable, man, your dreams and aspirations won't come, man.
Yeah.
Like people expect shit to come to
Yeah,
them,
for
and
sure.
that does not happen, man. You
Amen.
gotta like be consistent,
Yeah.
and you just have to believe in yourself.
That's what I'm talking about, dude.
Like, I know it's very anecdotal, but it's
No, but it's real, man.
Yeah.
And it's more than just you saying those things. So we connect, yeah.
I mean, just take it I'm from Daytona Beach, Florida, which is like a nothing city in the middle of nowhere, basically.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like I decided to like change my life and to really break away from like
Push it.
this circle, bro.
Yes. It's incredible.
So yeah.
Love to hear it, man. Thank you
dude.
for being on the show, Adam.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man.
it. I would love to have you on at a different time, you know?
You know, even if it's simple, it doesn't mean that it's bad or good.
No, of
right?
course not.
It just is
Subjective.
simple. you
That's
know?
amazing. Okay, cool. We're good. Oh, what's
Ring,
up?
ring, 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 ring.
What's up, Stay Up with Sarah?
Not much, you know, just staying up. with
Nice. That's
Sarah.
great. Yeah, true. Welcome to the podcast, yo. This is your first appearance on the I Feel You podcast. Tell me where you are.
So, like physically?
Sure. Whatever you want.
Okay.
Just lower this. Yep.
I am at Door Gallery.
Okay, cool. Yes.
This event is crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Literally, like, well, I'm showing at the event.
course, of course.
People to know. Painting the paintings that I did for this event was so overwhelming. It really was, because obviously my shit was so last minute. But it really like was almost came from a source of healing too. Just healing from different pains and shit. But I'm excited to show. I'm nervous as fuck to show, because I feel like it's also
Valid.
a sense of like a very vulnerable side of me.
For sure.
So yeah.
Nice. That's very exciting. That's kind of the point of this event, right? The fear-based aspect of it, the anxiety of it. Yeah, it's awesome. So tell me a little bit about the new series, the painting.
So the new series is called The Blue Phase.
Love the name.
Thank you. Took a lot of time. But It's basically about past relationships I've been in that it felt like, you know, everything in that relationship felt right.
Yeah.
But certain events ends up making it feel blue. Each relationship is different,
Yeah.
but always maintaining that red heart, like that hope for love, that hope for it to work. So yeah, it's just kind of touching base on that. Also touching base on the individual person in the relationship on both sides. And yeah,
beautiful.
So kind of just, it's like a sad way of showing love.
True.
And
It's not always
the fear of love too.
Of course, love is many things. So
yeah,
that's beautiful.
So we're gonna be showing that, and then I have the video too that I did in Maine.
Nice.
With Franco.
Yeah.
With the hands.
With the hands, yeah.
And that was also like another vulnerable thing for me, because it was showing like my actual like real personal fears of like opening up to somebody,
For sure.
and then the fear of being abandoned. You know, from like obviously childhood shit, but like
of course,
a lot of our childhood stuff goes into our day-to-day things.
It
So
affects us, yeah, for sure.
just that fear.
Awesome.
And yeah.
You excited to be here? You excited for it?
Yeah, my legs are actually a little
Good.
shaky.
That's great. Okay, I'm gonna do little animations to see your legs like. That's amazing.
I'm also just really excited to see everybody else's art.
I mean, yeah,
too.
the art is incredible. We gathered a really talented bunch for this one. It's like insane, actually.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you were part of like the the organization of this event and stuff. How do you think that went? Like it's been a long process. We've been talking about this event for a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, how do you feel about this one specifically? Because we've done this before with you many times. So.
What's crazy is that this is my first time coming to the gallery. So like space-wise, like just trying to figure that stuff out.
Yeah.
But
it's very different.
it is very different. But I think we worked it out.
No, it looks
Like,
beautiful. This space is really cool.
It's looking really dope.
That's awesome.
I think the process of it, we had multiple meetings, you know.
We did.
But I think it shows that it's coming together. It shows that we had these meetings, and it shows that like,
for sure.
you know.
Weekly meetings.
Yeah, weekly, hourly long. Sometimes
Hourly long.
hourly long.
No, that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Do you want to impart some wisdom or something you've been feeling recently that you'd like people to know about? You know, doesn't have to be too complicated. You know.
I'm not going to show like wisdom, but I do have a task for myself today.
Nice.
And it's actually facing one of my fears.
There you go.
I have really bad social anxiety, and I felt like during most of our events, whether I was showing or whatever, I would check out.
Yeah, for sure.
That would be like the start of it.
Yeah.
And then Sarah goes, bye-bye.
Yeah, gotcha.
And then the end of the event comes, and then Sarah's like, hey, I'm back.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, oh shit, I just missed this whole event because I wasn't present. So today's task
That's awesome.
is to stay as present as I can be, socialize, even if it's like, fuck, like I'm scared, I'ma just fucking do that shit and
That's
then
awesome.
see how the fuck it turns out.
I'm sure it's gonna be awesome.
I'm sorry that I'm cursing so
No, it's fine. I think we do this. I think we curse. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, thank you for being here. So
Oh, let's go.
a little piece. So everybody's gonna be involved in this. You know how to use Procreate. How's it going?
Hello. It's going good. How are you?
Nice. I'm feeling great. I'm happy to be here. So for the people at home, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? Tell us who you are, what you do, how you do, when you do, stuff like that.
My name is Imani.
Yeah.
I am 23 years old. I'm from New York City. I'm an artist, the local artist. I'm a visual artist. I paint, I sing, I do poetry, I make jewelry. Anything that's art really just kind of speaks to my soul. And yeah, I just love creating. I've been creating things since I was young. And now I've just really dived deeper into what I love to do, my passion, and just kind of just like effortlessly creating and connecting with so many people while doing it.
That's beautiful. I love to hear that. So you do all of those things. What's been like your main, have you been just kind of doing everything, or do you have like something that drives you, like a main focus that you've been kind of pushing recently?
I started literally today, a year ago, I started making jewelry.
Oh, wow.
So it's my 1 year anniversary of my,
Congratulations.
thank you, my business Live by Faith.
Beautiful.
And jewelry has helped me to cultivate the confidence to put myself out there and show my artwork. Like, jewelry has been a little bit more easier as a connection and a doorway to connecting with people.
For sure.
And showing that I'm an artist.
For sure.
And from there, interacting with people has showed me, now I can take a step further and do poetry, show my visual art. It just helped create that. It opened that doorway for me.
That's beautiful. I love that because jewelry kind of exudes confidence for me as well. Like that's what people, I feel like in most cases you use jewelry to like, armor yourself in a way and like give yourself something like that makes you feel good, and it's beautiful that you were able to kind of connect through that by giving other people jewelry, by kind of giving people strength to be confident, and then like within yourself finding that. That's really beautiful. I love that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course, no problem. Do you have any like next steps? Like what's going on with you? Like are you what do you do that people can like see you at? What's going on?
I'm on Instagram. That's mostly my platform. My next step, I did create an Etsy. My next step is creating a website.
Incredible.
For myself. And the website, I wanted to show my visual art, my jewelry, some like a visual journal for my poetry, and then I wanted also to be able to have links to artists that are my friends, because
awesome.
I love for me art is also about community.
Yes, 100%.
So I want to be able to showcase my friends' art through showing mine, because I want them to be.
For sure.
I want to elevate my friends as much as I want to be elevated too.
Of course.
So creating that community, I definitely and I also envision myself creating spaces for my friends or for even people who have the same initiative and intention as me to be able to showcase their art and feel free in a safe space.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that so much. We support you in any way that we can, for sure. They are going to be supporting you from a distance, and hopefully they see you up close sometime soon. So thank you. What's your Instagram? Do you want to tell them?
Yeah, my Instagram is @esoteric, so _esoteric_E.
Nice.
And my Instagram for my jewelry is @livebyfaith, so it's LIVBY faith.
Awesome. Beautiful. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to stay with black.
Nice.
I like the
aesthetic.
The black look, yes.
That's great. What's up, bro?
What's good, dog? Chilling.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too, bro. Thank you guys for having me here and like creating this beautiful platform for people to just express themselves. So
appreciate you, bro. Thank you. So for those of you who don't know, this is Jason Channel right here. Mr. He's a rock star. This is who he is.
Thanks, bro.
Tell us about yourself. What do you do?
I am a creator of all kinds, whether just expressing myself, whether it's like visually or through music, or just like building sets. I just love creating and like creating with dope people. Currently based out of Orlando, and make music and just like help people with just do visual stuff myself and help other people with stuff. Just spreading good energy.
Oh yeah, shout out to the O, dude.
Shout out to the O. Yeah,
bro. That's my home, that's where I originated from. I met you after I moved here, which is funny. But yeah, we met each other through Franco, right?
Exactly.
How did you guys encounter each other, you and Franco?
So I met him through honestly seeing one of my friend's stories. His name's Sita.
Bro, Sita, shout out to Sita.
Sita the GOAT.
I want to go to Orlando just to film an episode with him, man.
Bro,
he's a GOAT.
He's so dope.
So good.
So like, and just being through the scene, in Orlando, that's how I met Sita, through like an open mic. Long story short, like Sita posted Franco on his story. Yeah. Checked it out, and I was like, oh shit, that's fire as fuck.
So, that's so cool.
and then it was funny. I think I'm not quite sure if I added Franco first and he added me back, but long story short, Franco actually, he approached me first and was like, yo, your shit's fire as fuck. And then I was like, dude, your shit's fire as fuck. Really cool, and then and like just through like DMs, we just mess around with each other, just like I always like show love. And then one time he was like, oh, I'm in Orlando. Yeah. Let's chat, whatever. We like chilled and chat, and then at that moment we realized like, oh damn, like we've met before. Like this is like
Yeah, you guys talk about that all the time.
Yeah. So it's like it was something that's like, wow, I can't believe we found each other again. Like,
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like, well, damn. Yes, we're gonna be part of each other's lives for the rest of our lives after this moment. So then,
It's really sick, man.
kind of just start, telling people down there, like, yo, let's visit them. The vibes must be good over there. Like, he was saying a lot about
brought
over
everybody
here. So
along.
then, and now it's crazy to just be at this spot right here. Where
Yeah.
like connecting with all you guys and meeting so many beautiful people out here. So doing their shit.
So sick, man. It's
bro.
always a pleasure having you out there. I will always credit you and your boys for coming out here with like starting my music and stuff. Like, if it wasn't for those moments, I wouldn't have had the push to like create something. Like my first verse was with you guys. It's so dope, and so thank you for bringing that energy all the time.
Yeah, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Likewise, just seeing your growth is inspiring. Like,
Thank
bro,
you.
like the way when you do things and when you put your all into it, like it's so beautiful. I think it's like probably like the most craziest thing I've seen, like personally, like as an artist, like just how you handle the stuff that you really want to put the time and effort into.
Appreciate
and I
you,
have a
man.
lot of respect for it. You know what I mean?
Thank
So
you, bro. I have a lot of
just know
respect
that.
for you too, bro.
Yeah,
I
trust.
love seeing your movement, man. You move so quick and you move
Thanks,
so vigorously. So
Yeah.
I appreciate that, man.
Thanks, bro.
I credit the crack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta
bro.
give
That's what
credit to
keeps
the
me
crack.
going. I just landed a sponsorship with Crackadoodles.
Let's go.
Yeah. Thank you
Yo,
guys.
speaking of big achievements, bro. What? Almost 1 million streams on Spotify,
Yeah.
bro.
Tomorrow I should hit 1 million.
Holy, that's all. That's the grind right there, bro. Like
Yeah.
what? Like when you started making music? When? Like when you started posting on Spotify?
My first song I dropped July of 2017, but then after that it wasn't another year until I dropped another song, and then it slowly started like becoming more like easy to like I just started being more confident in myself.
Started making, of course. And, yeah, bro.
But
That's crazy.
But yeah, it's been cool to kind of like see the growth, and like I remember when I used to like show my mom like, yo, I made $20 this month from like
let's
streams,
go.
like
yeah.
it's like you see it, and then like showing her like 40, 80, and like now it's like getting a lot. I'm now starting to consistently see it grow by like even like $15 like a month, or like 30, like plus 30 or plus
And
50.
it's just growing.
And it's just kind of like just like the Rust book, seeing that, and it's just so relevant to like where my story's at, like where those certain people were at before they kind of made that big boost. So just grateful.
It's incredible, man. It's
Yeah.
really fucking cool. I'm super proud of you, man, and everything you're doing.
Likewise, bro.
Like what you got coming out next?
Yeah.
Because I know you got something.
Yeah. The song. Well, I just dropped "Walking on the Sunshine."
Beautiful. I love it.
We are currently finishing up the video for that, which was done all green screen, and I pretty much made a storyboard on just the whole journey within the song of what I really was going through physically and spiritually.
Yeah.
So we created that with a team of animators and just homies, and I'm really excited to put that together. It's currently being put together.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, right.
I love that.
You got to throw that back eventually.
Thank you for being a part of this, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations on almost 1 million. By tomorrow, 1 million.
Yeah.
That's freaking nuts, man. Let's go,
awesome.
dude.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for
Can't wait to see what's next. Yo, where to follow you on Instagram?
Jason Channel, JASON, and Channel like television, CHANNEL.
It's the man, bro. It's the man. I love you. Bro. Thank you for being a part of this.
You already
man.
know.
Wow.
Mr. Joe King.
What an honor. What an honor.
Put your hat backwards so you can see your freaking face, bro. You're completely covered up right now. There you go.
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, of course, bro. It's about time we get you on something like this, dude. So, yo, how have you been, bro?
I've been really good, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, life is actually really crazy right now.
Yeah. I mean, you've been doing a lot, bro.
Yeah, man.
You're doing a ton.
Yeah.
Recently, you started working on a Food Network show, right?
Yeah, dude. It's I got hired as a PA, and but like from day one, I just started talking to the camera guys and saying like, "Yo, I'm a shooter too. If you need any help, like need any extra hands,
Yeah.
you could trust me. I got
Yeah.
you." And so they took my word for it and like introduced me to the DP and stuff like that, and like other parts of the team, and they like kind of took me under their wing, which is really dope. And they're all saying like, dude, after this show, like you shouldn't even apply for AP gigs anymore. Like you should be an AC after this.
It's freaking sick, man.
Yeah, man. Which is
really
an
cool.
assistant camera, by the way, if you didn't know.
Yeah, go look it up if you don't.
Yeah.
That's really sick, man. It came out of nowhere.
I don't know, like
You just PA'd once,
bro,
and then it just spiraled, right?
What it was, because we're all trying to find jobs right now and work.
Jobs
and
that we care about.
Right.
Yeah.
And to make money immediately, I was doing these odd jobs just so I can get by day to day. And in my pursuit of finding work, like 1-day jobs, they call them day players. One of the producers for the Food Network show hit me up on Facebook and was like, hey, are you available tomorrow? And this was on our drive back from Maine. So I was already driving and I got the message and I was like, oh shit. So I called her. And I was supposed to be a day player for that show, but I guess they enjoyed my work and like that I actually cared being on set and that I was eager to like do more.
To learn.
Yeah, and learn. That they invited me for the whole season.
It's freaking
and
crazy.
it's just like up from there.
So you're just there for the whole thing. That's so sick, man.
Yeah, dude.
It's honestly impressive, and it's about time. You know, you've been working behind the camera for a long time, and you're really good at it. So
thank you, bro.
And I know this has been something that since you were a kid, you wanted to do this kind of shit.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy that you're already like, you know, you're on the come up with that.
Well, being like having that opportunity, like that's not even where I want to be at the end of the day.
Sure.
It's a step forward, but like I want to take this opportunity to give you guys work and like give all my friends, you know, work.
Those same gigs.
Exactly, the same gigs, and so that we could all learn how to operate as like as a team, like learn what not to do, learn what to do,
and then do it ourselves.
And then we do it ourselves. Yeah, we don't need an industry. You know what I mean?
It's really
that's
sick,
the goal.
Man. That's really dope. So, how have you been? How are you participating in this event today for F.E.A.R?
So I'm responsible for the safety of all of the art pieces going up on the wall. I put them up.
Nice.
I'll be filming, I guess, a mini doc.
Cool.
Tonight.
Yeah.
And then I have, I guess, a performance art piece about body dysmorphia and accepting a body that maybe, you know, you weren't previously too fond of. And
beautiful. What's it called?
It's called Flesh.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, the text. When I saw the text on, because it's a digital piece, and in this gallery we have like digital artwork everywhere, which is really cool. It's like there's TVs everywhere, and the text is so clean on that, dude.
Yeah,
it looks so good. The shadow on the bottom, like you really did a great job with that. It looks incredible.
Thank you, bro.
I was like, let's go. That's it right there. That's really dope.
I'm still scared, man, because like, I mean, if you're watching this after the fact, then you probably, I don't know, if you weren't here, the piece is like I slowly just get naked. I just undress myself and kind of like feel my body and just kind of, I'm also blindfolded the whole time until the very end. It's the last thing I take off just so I can like stand in my nakedness. And
it's wild.
Yeah, because bro, I mean, we were born naked.
Yeah.
We were clothed. Half of it is like, you know, for shame.
Yeah.
You know, to cover up like your body, not shame, but you know, like to cover up
standards,
and then also
society,
like
you know?
To save yourself from the sun, you know. But
yeah, we kind of like, now the meaning is kind of like in one way rather than the other. So
right, and it's so natural to be naked, and I feel like we should accept our bodies for how they are.
I love that, man.
Yeah,
that's beautiful. What you got? How can people find you? Like, what you got coming up and stuff? Like, what's going on?
Dude, okay, so all right, you can find me on Joking Films on Instagram, on Twitter.
Yeah.
Jokingfilms.com is my portfolio. And
any wisdom you want to impart?
Yeah, man. Listen, there is the only thing in the way of you and what you want is you. Think of any type of like instance where like something might affect you in some way or like get in your way, but like, what do you do when a car like gets in front of you? You go around it. Or like, what if there's like a whole bunch of cars in a row, but there's like an opening over there? Like, are you gonna like just sit and like wait that they'll move, or are you actually gonna go over there? So it's like, and not every opportunity you have to find the way to keep going and push through. So,
for sure.
And when you do, then you'll see the fruits of your labor.
Of course.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
How are you feeling?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm good.
Yeah?
Life is good, man. I'm chilling.
Cool, bro. You look fire.
Thanks,
and
dude.
And like at home too. Like, I don't know. I feel you happier.
That's good.
Do you feel happier?
For sure. I mean, yeah. There's ups and downs in life, you know.
Yeah.
Recently, it's been a good stint. So, yeah, it's happy to be here, dude.
I'm really trying to figure this shit out. Like I could draw in 3 dimensions, bro. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yo. It's the man, dude. What's up? The man that makes it all happen, bro.
Oh, we're on here already.
Yeah, we're already on, bro.
Bro, I feel fucking blessed that I finally, first of all, this idea of doing a podcast episode here.
Christine.
Genius,
Oh, Christine's idea.
You guys, there's something in you, that Hector's nectar that's inspiring, right? Yeah, but for those of you that know, you know. But what's it called? Bro, this is fire, and I'm so happy that I finally get to be on your like set.
Yeah.
And to be doing it here,
That's
amazing,
sick.
bro.
This won't be the last time either, bro.
Hopefully not. Yeah, I'd love to be a guest.
Talk a little close to this. Not too close,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
just in the direction.
Can you hear me or?
Yeah. I mean, I can't hear you, but like it can hear you.
Okay,
yes.
perfect. Cool.
Everybody at home was like, "Yes, we can hear you." So, dude, how do you feel, man? What's going on? How are you involved with this event today? What's your title? What's your position? What's your feelings towards it?
Today, So today, I would say like I'm helping like a big part of the production, like keeping everything moving. What's it called? Line director sometimes,
Sure.
like on a set. One of those. Point is, I'm helping things move, like in terms of scheduling.
Nice.
And right now I'm currently setting up the digital frames so that our artists can have their digital art and NFTs up there. And I don't know if you've seen it yet, but it's
it looks
amazing.
incredible.
Yeah,
I
bro.
love it.
I'm so floored because they just started doing this like a week ago or something. Like they just picked it up, and that shit is crazy already.
Oh, it's incredible.
And so I'm helping with that right now.
Yeah.
But to answer your question of how I feel today, it's crazy. The past couple weeks, I definitely found myself like dipping back into a state of depression.
Yeah.
Which is new to me. Like it's only really this year that I've been able to feel it like fully.
Yeah.
And in February it got really bad. That's what it got me into therapy, which was amazing.
Yeah.
But a few weeks ago, I found myself feeling things again, and I was like, oh, this feels familiar. Like this feels. And then as the days went by, I'm like, I know what this is.
Yeah.
And I allowed myself to feel it. Like I stopped repressing it. I stopped hiding it. And do you want me to put my mask on by the way?
Oh, I mean, everybody else has had it on, so
Okay,
probably.
cool. Wait, have had it on or?
Yeah, has had it on.
I'm so sorry.
So, yeah, no, you're good, bro. I honestly didn't even notice. You're the boss, so I can't really, you know.
No. But yeah, I've been these past 2 weeks. I've been like in a state of depression for sure.
Yeah.
But I've been allowing myself to feel it, like to really just sit in it and not repress it, not project it. And I realized that by allowing myself to do that, I feel it dissipate. Like I feel it have less of a hold on me. It's not that the feeling goes away, but I feel it like it's not suffocating me.
Yeah.
And so the past few days, I've really been trying to ground myself in why we're doing all this, like why we throw these events, why we have a community, and what's brought us all together. Like there are people here from Florida. Even you being like you. All of us found each other in such powerfully coincidental ways that it makes it not a coincidence.
Yes,
It's all part of the path.
100%.
Yeah. And so I have been feeling super reminded and grounded in that. And today has been all of that because I see people connecting. Like I see creatives here connecting, and I'm like, you guys have never met before, but we are now becoming a community, all of us together. And there's something so inspiring about that. So to answer your question, in short, I'm feeling very affirmed. I feel very affirmed with what we're doing, and what we're doing really matters. And it matters to us, and it matters to everyone who walks into it. Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's what these events do. I feel like it kind of brings us together in so many different ways. And, it's months of hard work for it to come together. And, during those months of hard work, it's hard work. You know what I'm saying? It's not always fun. It's not always entertaining. It's most of the time it's just like a lot of labor, but it's all love, and bro, it's so crazy to be here now because we're growing so steadily,
Yeah, man.
It's not like it's exponential, but we're growing, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, and what's crazy is I still remember, I don't know why you specifically, like the first time you ever went to one of our events, the after party, I remember.
The after party was so sick,
and I remember seeing you dancing there, and I'm like, oh, he's like he gets it, like he's already in a state of flow with all this. And I remember earlier that day at the Wonder Room, Franco going, and then all of us meeting again at the after party and dancing to More World Peace, and it just felt so right. And then I still remember that sometime later, you, Joe, and Franco saying like, hey, we want to like be a part of the team. And at that time, I couldn't even say with the team. Like it was like
like you, George. It was you, Rare, and Christine.
Literally,
barely
exactly.
Christine.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, but you guys coming on and what we've been able to do since then, and how it's attracted more. Like that's what inspired Christine to like pursue her own creative passion. You know what I mean? Like And I think that you guys brought like this energy to it that it made us that much more powerful of like a gravitational force, and it manifests in things like this. It manifests in them building relationships with galleries, with artists, and it's fucking powerful, man. Like,
so great.
It's hard not to believe in what we're doing. You know?
That event, going to that event changed everything for me. Changed everything for all of us.
Fucking dance, yo. This guy can fucking dance.
It had been a while since I danced like that up to that point, and it's been a while since then that I have here and there, but man, it's something about those environments that really get me super excited. And bro, that kind of shit changed my life, and like, it's really great because every time we do one of these things, we get the opportunity to change somebody else's life. Yeah. And I can see it in the people that I'm surrounding myself with, and like the people that are coming into our home are so respectful of what we've done because it's affected them in some way, and that's just very, very exciting. And I can't wait for more people to like experience that, dude. It's like it's really cool.
And it's like the way that I feel myself the past 2 weeks, like being saved by all of you and all your art. Like it's not just the people, it's what comes from all of you guys. And 100%. That to me is like that. All of us at different times in the past few years have kind of communicated that to each other about like the impact that we've had on each other.
For sure.
And I'm so grateful for that and honored. And it's like what we're doing is holding space for each other, and everyone deserves that. Like everyone deserves to feel safe and to feel support. And the fact that we're like focused enough on doing the hard work, like you were saying, like the labor to build this bigger so that more people can experience it. That to me, like I'm so grateful for this team, and not only can we do anything, but I feel like we should do everything because of that. Yeah, bro, we work for it and we believe in it, man.
It's amazing. Yes, dude, I feel you. Any wisdom you want to impart to the audience before you go, dude?
I don't have any wisdom. Anything that I could say, anything I could say, people already like know it or feel it. But I will say this: that
affirm.
I will say this: that I have found that I feel the best version of myself when I am grateful for everything around me. And I feel like if I could say anything, is that practicing gratitude is such an important thing because it's so easy to get caught up in anything. But for us to be able to just ground ourselves in our blessings and the people around us, because like we're not young forever. At any moment, not to sound too morbid, but any one of like a tragedy can happen. Like nothing is guaranteed. So
100%.
Appreciate everything that we have while we have it and live in it fully, because at some point it will be gone, and that's okay.
Yes.
But right now it's here, and let's love it fully while it's here.
100%, man.
That's all I have to say about that. Yeah.
Thank you for imbuing that into Project F.E.A.R, man.
Bro, thank you for fucking believing in what we're doing, man.
Thank you for funding this shit. I love you, bro.
I love you, bro.
Oh, that's fine. Little piece, so it can be your signature. It can be a little piece of art. It can be kind of whatever you want it to be.
I love this.
You know, what a way to drop in,
Huh?
What a way to drop in. We're already recording, by the way.
Oh, we are?
So yeah.
Hi.
Say hello.
Hello.
So Nicole, right?
Yes.
We wanted to introduce yourself to the beautiful people at home.
Hi, beautiful people at home. I'm Nicole. I'm the founder of Skin and Soul Cosmetics. I'm also an esthetician, so my life is all skincare. And I'm excited to have this interview, so thank you for having me.
No problem.
And let's jump into it.
Yeah. Tell me what the hell an esthetician is. What is that? That's so cool.
I mean, listen, like an esthetician is also your face therapist and your actual therapist, because
nice.
so pretty much what I do is I analyze people's skin if they want to come in and get a facial or if they have some skincare concerns, they'll come and see me. We take a look at the skin, we talk about what they're looking for, what they're having trouble with.
Yeah.
I also give them my input on what I'm seeing, and sometimes, for example, people can not realize how sensitive they are, which is what Skin and Soul is based around, sensitivity.
Nice.
Right? So I always focus in on that condition. But sometimes people will come in and say they have issues with acne and not realize how sensitive they are and are making their skin worse. So pretty much what I do is confront a problem that they're having, work with them, go on a journey together, and then go from there. And then that's
awesome.
why I say I'm their therapist too, because we have an hour together, and then we get to know each other, and then that's their time to relax, and then from that they feel more confident, motivated to focus in on their skin health, on their mental health really too, because your skin plays a big part in your confidence.
For sure.
So that's what I do.
Yeah.
Come and see me.
It's beautiful to have you here. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
If they want to follow you, where would they? Or if they want to like book an appointment or a session or whatever you.
Yeah, so you can always just follow Skin and Soul Cosmetics on
Nice.
Instagram. If you did want a facial, you can just send me a DM there as well. My personal Instagram is Buy Me Chocolate. I'm known for that username, so it has to stick.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you for being here at the pop-up.
I'm
it's
so
really
excited
sick.
to be here.
Yeah, it's really
I love
sick.
you
The
guys.
setup is really awesome. I can't wait to take a look deeper. Yeah, I would love to have a chat about that too, because I've been having facial skin problems for a long time now. It's kind of like my history has been that. It's been getting much better.
I mean, we've all been there.
Yeah, it's been getting much better, but it's still a little rough. But yeah, it's awesome. So how, aside from your beautiful company and all those things, personally, how have you been feeling lately? I know it's a loaded question, and
on air?
Yeah.
On the record?
Answer as comfortable, the most comfortable answer you can give. If you want to feel a little uncomfortable as well, go for it.
I mean, I'm always down to get a little bit vulnerable.
Yeah, for sure.
I've definitely been feeling, as of lately, very overwhelmed. I mean, with feeling overwhelmed, I do feel a little bit of excitement. Obviously, having my own brand and doing everything on my own is extremely difficult.
Yeah.
And sometimes you do have those phases of not feeling motivated enough.
Yeah.
You're not getting where you want to be, and you don't see results from all the work you're putting in, which happens when you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
But yes, my biggest struggle is, I was just talking about this too with Anthony, is marketing. And it's hard because with marketing, I'm very strategic.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
I expect if I do this, I'm going to get this,
Yeah,
right?
for sure, of course.
It's not like that with marketing. You're going to put your all in there, and maybe people will go for it, maybe they won't. And, it's
100%.
hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. So that's definitely what my stress has been about lately.
Yeah.
Obviously, I love doing facials, and now I have to build my clientele with that. Because I recently just left my job and now I'm doing it solo.
Let's go. That's
So,
incredible. Congratulations.
I
man.
love working for myself, but it comes with a lot of
responsibility.
And a lot of building yourself up,
Yeah.
putting yourself out there. So
Beautiful. From what I can tell, you're doing a fantastic job already,
you.
of course. It's so nice to meet you. This is like the first time we're having a conversation,
Yeah,
and it's
I
in this
know.
setting. It's really cool. But yeah, again, thank you so much for being here and being a part of this. I guess let people know what you got coming up next if you have anything, and if you don't, tell people to watch out. You know what I'm saying?
I just released my Pillow Soft mask, which is a temporary mask. You can either wash it off or you can use it as an overnight mask. So apply like you would a moisturizer. But the next thing I would love to release, and I'm planning it out now, is a ceramide serum. So since I'm focused on sensitivity, ceramides are an amazing ingredient to help with skin sensitivity. It pretty much rebuilds the barrier of the skin.
Incredible.
So that's definitely what I want to release next, and I'm so excited for that. I mean, people want acne masks and things like that,
for
but
sure.
I'm a sensitive girl, so we gotta focus on that first.
Of course. That's incredible. I can't wait to see what you got going on.
Yeah, we'll talk about your skin later
Yes,
too. We'll see
I
what we
can't
can do.
wait. Let's go. That's gonna be a private session. Okay, you guys can't be there for
You
it.
can't be there. You're not invited.
Thank you so much, Nicole.
They should probably do something skin related, right? I can't draw for shit.
Do whatever you want. You got it. It's all you.
Cute
What's
little
up?
setup.
Thank
Hi,
you.
how you
Appreciate it. I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good.
Yeah. So why don't you introduce yourself for the beautiful people at home?
Yeah, totally. My name is Jessica Swindoll. I'm a painter and I live in Brooklyn here in Bushwick. Yeah. That's
Awesome.
what I do. That's who I am.
Yeah, that's awesome. So painting, what's the origin story with that? When did you start? How does it feel to paint?
I actually just started painting in 2015.
wow.
Before that,
Okay.
I was doing a lot of music. That was like a huge part of my life.
Go.
In photography and dance and like all these different mediums.
Let's go.
But I hadn't ever really gotten into painting. Hadn't really seen a lot of art as a a kid growing up. And I had a friend.
This happened on every episode.
Word, yeah, it's like a part of the process.
Like I said, they're still hanging up some pieces. Are those your pieces that they're hanging up, or?
Oh, I think they are hanging up my works. Yeah,
There you go.
that's together. Yeah, the reality.
Awesome.
But yeah, I didn't grow up with a lot of art for some reason,
Yeah.
and then I had a friend take me to a gallery when I was like 15, and I saw like real paintings for the first time,
Awesome.
and it just like switched me. I was like, I gotta paint. Like this is it. So
That's
yeah,
so cool.
That's kind of it's like love at first sight for me.
That's beautiful. So you've been painting since 2015. So it's been
Yeah.
about 6 years for you.
Yeah,
That's
6
incredible. How has your journey been? Are you still as in love with it as when you started?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
That's
If
good.
anything, like it's a long-lasting love,
Yeah,
which is
that's
great.
awesome. That's great.
I feel like it's also like in a way it is like a relationship, like where I'm always switching up like the passion in it, like
Yeah.
what kind of work I'm making.
Of course.
So I think because I've been able to like switch through different styles, I've like stayed with it, and it still
Nice.
like grabs me
Yeah.
in different ways all the time. But yeah, it's growing for sure, like a flower.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
What's something you've been super proud of recently that you achieved? What's something that that happened?
Probably the show.
Yeah?
Being here at Door Door is so awesome. Yeah, I had a goal this year to do 2 gallery shows. So I did one in Soho this summer, which was great. It was like a group show with a bunch of people from the art collective where I
Let's
stay.
go. That's so sick.
Yeah, it's always good to like work with people you love.
Of
you
course.
know, that's like the most
100%.
rewarding.
That's what this is here too. Like the people that are behind this we all love each other so immensely, and any art that we introduce to the space we love already. So thank you for being willing to put up your beautiful pieces. You have massive pieces.
Yeah, they're big.
Did you start big, or was it something you progressed into?
You know what? I kind of did start big. Yeah, I've always like been more
That's awesome.
attracted to like space to work with. You
Yeah,
know?
for sure.
Yeah, room to move. It's even like the physical part of painting. You know, like do you make art? Do you make any type of?
Yeah, I do a few things. I dabble in a lot of areas, kind of similar to how you were before you like really focused on painting.
Word, yeah.
Musical theater, singing, rapping, this kind of stuff, podcasting. So yeah. So I understand
You feel me? Yeah,
the
it's
flow.
good to have
Yes.
space in
It's
so
a lot
many
like
ways.
dance.
Yeah. That's what's cool about working with other artists too. Is that's like a language.
Yes,
You know, it's
exactly.
like instant connection, different like lifestyle that you can connect
Yeah.
with. You know. Yeah.
That's so awesome. That's so
Yeah.
great. So what's coming up next that we want people to be aware of? Like,
Yeah,
is anything happening?
For sure. I'm working on a series right now of paintings called Child's Play.
Oh, beautiful.
And I'm going to be doing a solo show for those come next year when I finish the series at my
go.
spot at Unruly Collective. So you can follow Unruly on Instagram.
Yes.
Unruly Collective.
Yeah, Unruly Collective,
Yeah,
just like
that's it.
that?
Yeah, just
That's,
like that. Yeah,
incredible.
so probably that. Yeah, I'm really excited about this series that I'm working on. Just
Yeah.
feels like a culmination of all the different like things that I've tried
Yeah.
with painting. So yeah.
That is incredible. Thank you for
Yeah,
sharing that.
thank you for having me.
Thank you for sharing with us. We appreciate that. We'll definitely make it out to that show. I can't wait to see Child's Play. That's a really cool
Yes.
name. I love that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Do you want to impart any wisdom before you go? Before we end this little section?
Sure.
Yeah, go for it.
Everything is perfect, and you can't make any mistakes. The universe is perfect.
I love that so much.
Okay, fun. How much time do I have?
As long as you need.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
What's up, yo?
What's good?
How's it going?
You know, I'm chilling.
Oh yeah.
Just vibing.
So, for the beautiful, wonderful humans at home, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? Talk to them.
So, boom, I'm Jalissa Jimenez. I'm a Capricorn. I'm mentally ill, and I'm a filmmaker.
Let's go. That's the best intro. Oh, that's incredible. I need that to be like on all of your all of your bios and stuff like that. Anytime
Especially
you introduce
mentally ill,
yourself,
just put that
I
shit in
love it.
capital, bro.
I love it. It's great. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, of course.
For those of you who watched the episode with Nichelle, this is the Jalissa that we talk so much about. I'm glad you're finally able to make it onto this little segment. You know?
I like to confirm that, I'm real now. Like,
yeah, let's go.
I'm
It's a real
present.
human. Let's get it.
But yeah, I'm excited.
How are you involved with this beautiful day, this F.E.A.R event? How are you involved?
So I've been asked last minute, which I thought was a beautiful thing to make a sculpture, which I done sculpture. There's a word for it. I'm trying to be fancy. I've been making sculptures for 4 months now. Never doing that shit again. And then so yeah, I've been making for 4 months. I did it because I was looking for a therapist, and I found one, and she was trash.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I was like, I need to find some way to cope, like release shit, and because like I make films, but making films is an expensive budget.
It's hard too.
It's hard as hell.
Can't do
Even
it all the
making a
time.
documentary, like you expect it to be like cheap and shit. No, hell no. I barely own a camera at this point. But I was
you.
like, fuck it. Let me, I done it once when I was like 16. I was like, let me hop back onto it, not just for like a career, but just for shits and giggles, just like to fucking
It's really awesome.
to just make it. And I just ended up like really fucking with it, and I was like, damn, this shit is actually helping me heal. Like
That's so great. That's
like
beautiful.
whatever I fucking think about, or like if I want to release something, I can just like visually display that now, and I think it's really dope. And I'm actually really grateful for a project you allow me the fucking outlet and spotlight to like have people see my shit, because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't know if my shit was gonna be good or not. It's just like to have that affirmation and have y'all tell me that shit is dope. It was really encouraging. Like I started making shit literally because of this event.
That's incredible. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, and thank you for being so willing to jump in and do this kind of thing. It's not easy, and especially doing sculptures. Like that's like, that's a whole separate challenge that nobody really gets into. So I'm so glad that we got you on the team now to like do that kind of stuff. It's really dope. You've already collaborated with us a few times.
Yes, I have.
And been a part of a few things. Give me 1 second. Like I said, they're hanging up art. Right?
Sorry.
I think we're good.
Okay.
But yeah. So yeah, thank you for doing that with us. I would love to. I want to challenge you to do like a big piece, like a big sculpture.
A big sculpture. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun as fuck, but I already know the budgeting wise, I'm gonna need mad shit. I do see myself in the future though making a big ass sculpture, and it's not for like the industry purposes. I just generally actually enjoy it, and it goes the same thing with film. Honestly, like that's why I do all this shit in the first place, because I want to be happy with what I do if I'm gonna be making money off of it.
I can't wait to see what you do next. That's really sick. So what do you have going on? Like, what's your next thing? Are you working on anything that should be coming out soon?
So I'm working on my new mental illness series called How We Cope. This year's gonna be special because I have like 10 plus episodes of like different people, because I started meeting new people like throughout like, the pandemic. And this year I'm excited because it's based on inner child healing. So I'm literally asking people about like their childhood.
That's so beautiful.
Which is like it's been a blessing to hear their stories, because I'm able to reflect on myself every story that I hear. And I'm just like, that series reminds me every day that we're not dealing with shit alone. Everyone 100%. Is literally insane in their own fucking way. But it's and that's another thing. I make that one too because I feel like I started to realize people get shit out of it. It's I'm very big for free therapy, finding anything possible that could just help you as much as a therapist can help you, and I feel like that's why I'm doing that series for.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
I love that. That's so great. Again, thank you for being willing to put yourself out there in a way that's revealing, and that in a way that shows us a different way to be. So I appreciate that immensely.
Well, thank you guys, because you guys be finding people every day. It's like, it's insane. Like, and I tell Anthony all the time, because I don't be bullshitting where I'm just like, this is the new generation of the art industry, 100%. Not like of artists, but the art industry itself, because it is messy. And I feel like this is the first place I've seen it living in the city my whole life, where it's just this is not just a community, but this shit is literally what the industry should be built off of. Like,
appreciate that.
Everyone has, even people that are looking into creativity, looking into that work of art, like working into it. Like, you guys have gave that outlet for people. So
thank you so much.
I could go a fucking mile about that, about how.
Trust me, I feel you. I'm just as much of a fan of all this too. Thank you for being here. I'm so glad to have you on, Jalissa. It's really cool to talk to you.
Got some yellows up in that John, right? Draw a motherfucking sun.
Let's do this.
What's up? How's it going?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
How you doing? Yeah.
I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic.
Is this cool?
If you want it closer, you can like move it like.
I used to have one of these boom
tables,
arms
it's really
for my podcast back in the day.
It's these are like super cheap.
I have one. I used to have one for my podcast.
I love it. They work so well.
They do.
Hello, Mars.
Hi.
How are you?
Great. How are you?
Good. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for being a part of this.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
So for the people at home, people that might not know you, go ahead and tell them a little bit about yourself. What's going on?
I'm Mars. I'm kind of like in this experimental time in my life right now, so it's kind of hard for me to use words to define like who I am right now, just because I feel like I'm like experimenting in so many different ways, like through photography, videography, music, tapping into my own expression. So right now I'm in this space in my life where I feel like I'm a little kid, and I'm just like, ooh, that looks fun over there. Ooh, this looks fun. This looks fun. And I'm kind of just enjoying experimenting and trying new things and allowing that to reveal to me what is more resonant with me. So it's like really just like having a party.
That's beautiful.
You know, and like I feel like especially like when you go through kind of a difficult time in your life, which that's kind of what I'm coming up from, which is within myself, like kind of feeling a little bit like lost within myself. Having the courage to take those steps, even though you don't really know where they're leading, has been really empowering for me to just keep moving, because I feel like when you let fear in too much, it kind of cripples you. It kind of stops you from taking action on whoever you are, whatever expression wants to come through, whether it be through music or art, whatever art, you know. So now I'm kind of in this space where I'm like kind of getting the energy moving again and just moving, and so that's where I am.
That's beautiful. That's incredible. Yeah, that's honestly amazing. So I feel that the kind of like exploring all options in a way, and not really taking hold of anything that's promised, you know, like I think that's a beautiful thing, and like exploring is like something that I think every artist should do, at least for a few months in their life, at least. And that's incredible. Is there anything that's been like that's kind of like stuck with you throughout it? Like
I've been like really having fun with like the musical aspect of it.
Nice.
That's something that like I never thought that I could even channel in my whole life. Like I didn't think that I was capable of anything musically inclined. And I've been challenging myself so much to just learn different instruments and just sit down, because all my friends are so inspiring. And like I know we're all inspiring in different ways.
100%.
The way I have always thought I would inspire is through speaking and inspiring and uplifting. And then I kind of realized that I put myself in that category. I used to have a podcast. I used to do all these things and talk about all these spiritual concepts, which is still a huge part of me. But I feel like right now I'm just kind of learning how to express myself through different mediums and not putting myself in that box. So I'm kind of not stepping away from it. I'm still obviously moving in that direction, but I'm also leaving room for, right now it's just been music that's kind of been resonating. But I also just bought this camera, so I've been like documenting a lot, and like, so I think ultimately it's just like, it's just expression for me right now, like in whatever, and just trusting it. That's really kind of where I'm going.
I love that. Expression is incredibly important. Just to ask you, like, it's an interesting question. Like, what does expression mean to you? Like, what is that? What is that? What place does that hold in your life? That word specifically?
I think it's just like being able to share the internal experiences that someone goes through, like just whatever they may be, whatever comes up, whatever emotion that you feel, is just being channeled into some form of tangible thing that reflects what you're feeling.
Beautiful.
Or who you are, or just, that's just really all it is. And I think it's healing, because rather than holding on to that expression, you're able to release it. And instead of holding on to whatever we feel, because you can hold on to everything and like emotions
100%.
too, and then if you create a story behind it, then it becomes a part of your identity. And then some of the things that we hold on to aren't what's best for us.
Yes,
so when
100%.
we're able to channel what we're holding and let it release it into some sort of creative expression, then it helps to heal and let that energy move up and out of you, and then hopefully inspire whoever sees that in whichever way, because you know you're going to receive my art differently than I'm probably trying to, but
everybody will.
Everybody.
That's the beauty of art.
Exactly. That's why I think it's so important what you guys are doing here. Like, it's literally like you guys are kind of like this like framework that's basically holding space for everyone to feel safe to be who they are. And like, it's beautiful because it's collectively, like, it's a mutual thing where everyone is able to acknowledge everyone's light and presence, and just basically set it up so where everyone is able to get in their little pocket of expression and let that amplify in whatever way. You know, like everyone has their shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and it's like, just own that and like let it be heard and seen by other people, because you're gonna meet people that are gonna they're gonna fuck with your expression.
Yeah, 100%.
And if we can just feel free within ourselves to be ourselves, that is going to help with everything we see externally on like a globe, like just where we are right now as a world.
And we're all one within that, yes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So, and it's beautiful that you're doing that. Like, you're such a big part of it. Like,
I appreciate that. Well, we're all. My favorite thing is that it's not just like we plan these things and we get it to this point, but then after this, like once this day happens, it's everybody.
Yeah,
it's all a part of us.
It's so collaborative. One of my favorite things about being here is being able to see like how everyone is so willing to collaborate and help.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, everyone is so selfless in that. And then even if you need a moment where you like need to take a breath, that's not selfish. That's like people will honor that within you too.
100%.
So it's about everyone just being honest about who they are and like walking in that, so that this can just be like still be so pure, like as it, you know what I mean? Like literally just be so pure, because everyone's just being them.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that, imparting those words. I'm sure everybody that's listening is resonating with that as well.
Yeah.
And it kind of coincides with all the conversations I've had today. Trust me that like everything you're saying is something that everybody feels as well.
Really?
It's all one. It's all like hearing it. It's like that's exactly what we're feeling. So
I'm so excited to like watch this again and see what
me
everyone
too. Yeah,
says.
it's gonna be so fun.
Because I want to see how it like all kind of, because
exactly.
you have these conversations all the time.
Yeah, I do. And
like, I
really
literally
fun.
was just having these conversations with every single person I talk to. So it's like affirming. And then when you walk away and when you're by yourself and within like your life and you maybe meet something that's difficult or challenging, you can remember these moments to reflect to you the truth.
100%.
Because sometimes you forget or you get confused within yourself sometimes.
I agree.
So you have to like use these moments to kind of bring you back, and that's why community is so important.
That's why it's the most important thing in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely.
So for the people at home, where can they find you?
Yeah,
what do you got going on next? What's going on?
You can find me. Well, I just shot a video yesterday for my new song. It's gonna be coming out. I don't have all the details of it yet, but I'm getting in there, doing my thing. But you can follow me on Instagram. My name is Mars. I told you that already. But my @ is Marielle, because that's my real name. So it's Marielle Lantero, MARIEL LANTERO. And then you can also check out my website. It's mariellelantero.com. I have a bunch of blog posts about all these concepts. My podcast is called Grow Through Flow. Haven't really been posting much, but it has like timeless wisdom within it.
That's
so
beautiful.
It's called Grow Through Flow. You can find it on Spotify, and anything, honestly, everything. So yeah.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course,
I hope we're
Mars.
getting breakfast tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah, we definitely are. I don't have work tomorrow, or I have work later in the day tomorrow, so I'll hang out with you guys early.
That's like the color I've been resonating with.
Yeah? So find it. Oh man.
Keeping the mask on?
Yes. If you don't mind.
Bro, of course.
Dude, what's up, man?
What's up, man? Good to see you.
Good to see you too, bro.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having me on.
Of course, brother. Thank you for being on this. It's been a beautiful day so far. How do you feel?
I feel good, man.
Yeah.
It's nice to see the community that we built, between Florida and here.
Yeah.
See that we've been able to expand it even more. I'm meeting people from Project F.E.A.R that I hadn't met before today. I didn't realize it was even as big as it is. So,
it is.
And it's beautiful that the energy is so consistent no matter who we meet. You know what I mean? So it's just really humbling to know that like this is the kind of thing we've attracted into our lives.
It's really humbling, and it's everything I want.
Absolutely.
It's like we made it. Just tell the audience at home about you, bro. Like about yourself. What's going on with you? Who are you? What do you do? How do you do? When do you do?
I do all sorts of things. No, I'm a recording artist. I'm a musician. I sing, write, record, produce. I play the piano. I sing. So I've spent a lot of this year really working on Spotify growth and trying to understand marketing, because it's something that really intimidated me for a long time. And I'm fortunate to have friends like Jason Channel who have been diving into it for several years and who could kind of coach me through it. And I've seen the online presence jump like honestly like 100-fold.
It's amazing.
It's really beautiful, man, to see when you set your intentions and you follow through and you know how to navigate the highs and the lows, that it really works, And it feels right now like I'm getting so many affirmations in the form of like the numbers, that are just showing me like this is the path to go on. Being around people like you guys and just knowing like you found the button, just keep pressing it. Just keep working hard. You know what I mean?
It's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, man.
I have to say that Ordinary Love is probably one of my favorite songs ever.
Thank you,
like
man.
It's
I really
on
appreciate
It's on my. I made a playlist for Project F.E.A.R.
All
It's called
feelings
Wise
considered.
Choices. I made so we did like another playlist that was like each member did a playlist.
Got you.
And mine is called Wise Choices. And Your Ordinary Love is on there, dude. I've been listening to that song so much.
Thank you,
I'm
man.
not even lying to you.
I see it on Spotify for artists.
Dude,
I see the streams from that playlist too.
I love that song so much, dude. You're not even kidding. It's probably one of my favorites. For sure. It's
I
one of my
really
favorites.
appreciate it, man. It's good to be seen, so thank you.
Yeah, I love that song a lot. So thank you for creating that beautiful piece. But yeah, what's like? How have you been feeling recently? Like, what's your vibe? What's your energy? Besides, like, you've been doing a lot of organic growth, a lot of growth on Spotify. Outside of like, work and the grind, how have you been genuinely feeling? And of course, answer with as much honesty and as comfortable. Make sure you're comfortable and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've had a lot of opportunities recently to do things that I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, last week I was in Denver for this show that required a lot of choreography.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to dance, and I've always been like self-conscious about the way I move, like the way my body moves. But I knew I had rhythm, and I knew I could do it. I was like, if someone would teach me choreography, I knew I could nail it.
Yeah.
So this is a 90-minute show, and the rehearsals for me started about 2 weeks ago, and then last week we were in Denver. So I had like 5 rehearsals.
Wow.
And
That's nuts.
bro, I'm telling you, like, after that first rehearsal, I just fell in love with it. I started watching all these videos. I had the Usher masterclass on performing. And
Let's go.
I was like 11 hours in the studio, like way more than they asked, but just because I loved it. And once I started doing that, then I started seeing like the first time that I got 1,000 streams in one day. Like all those, that's what I mean. Like, those were the things that were affirming it. Like, you've been working on this, so you understand that, like, you understand being affirmed in this way, so we're going to give it to you extra so that you see, press this button, keep going. So I started just working really hard to learn this choreo, and then last week we had 6 shows in 5 days, and
it's incredible.
It was
man.
really, really important for me to do well, and I just kind of had to prove to myself, like, this is what you want, you have to go really hard. But I don't know, man, it's been a blessing because there's a lot of guesswork involved in what we do to figure out what the work is going to be, and sometimes the work just sucks. But in this case, it was something I really wanted to do, and I knew exactly what I had to do. And I want more of that in my life. I want clarity.
Yes.
Because the work is not like, actually going for it. That's fine. I'll stay in the studio all day when I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But like,
for sure.
Do you experience that?
I mean, every conversation I've had so far, I connect to something that they said, and that's been something that people have been saying. It's like finding those like moments and finding like a drive in those, and like focusing and being able to like do those hard. It's like the day to day, that really hard work that comes like with every profession that you pursue. It's like sometimes it's not fun at all. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But it's about like making that those moments where we like thrive the most. And yeah, I resonate with everything you're saying, and it's great because like the affirmation part as well, you being affirmed by all those numbers and like by the people that are like talking to you and all that organic growth. I feel like just seeing that is what we're all striving for. Like, that's what we work for.
Absolutely.
And I feel like it makes that work that much easier, It's like really great. Yeah.
It's nice when you know where you're going.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think everybody would agree, like, when you were in school, the stuff that you really enjoyed doing, you would work really hard at.
Yeah.
For me, it was gym and TV production, and music theory.
Yeah.
But like, the other class, math, like, I didn't care about math, so it was just a struggle, and I would cheat on tests and everything, but it was never even a consideration to cheat in TV. Like, I would hog the computer. Nobody was going to edit except for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I think we're all kind of wired that way. When we're really enthusiastic about something, like, we can't wait to do it. But so much of what we do as artists is then you're taking this thing that you love and you have to make a system out of being creative so you can continue to develop the skills.
Yes.
But you only want to create when you feel like creating. And it's such
really
a balance because
difficult.
it takes the joy out of this thing that gives you the most joy when it gives you joy.
It's really difficult. That's like the biggest struggle that we encounter that not many people understand, because you would expect, like, as an artist, from the outside, you expect your life to be a certain way. Like, people expect it to be that your life looks like a certain thing.
Yeah.
And they're still putting up paintings.
Yeah.
But it's about to happen again. Hold on, I'll wait for this to finish.
It's good. It's working though.
That's so good, man.
You're
I
killing
love
me,
that.
man.
Yeah,
That was so good. It's too bad you guys missed that. It was great though.
But yeah, dude, I completely lost my train of thought.
It's okay.
What was I saying?
We were talking about how sometimes you don't always want to do the work.
Nice,
but like,
thank you.
Yeah.
Do you need a job, dude? You want to be the host of the show?
Yeah, please.
Like, is that something you want to do?
So how are you feeling today, Hector? What's going on?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. I'm gonna leave and then not think about the rest of this night at all. I'm just gonna go home.
I'm gonna start drilling paintings into the wall.
But yeah, dude, honestly, I'm sure the people who are watching this resonate with what you've been saying and just resonate with the work you've been doing as well. If you haven't checked him out, Chris Scalco, where can they find you on like Instagram and stuff?
So
or
Instagram
anywhere?
is at Scalco Music, SCALCO Music, or on Spotify, Apple Music, or whatever your platform is, YouTube at Chris Scalco.
This guy's sick, man. You got anything coming soon for us?
I do. I have a song called Under My Skin, which I'm going to drop at the top of the year.
Let's go.
Nice little music video, which I'm actually going to talk to you guys about later on.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And
Let's do
yeah,
it.
man. So yeah, shout out to Project F.E.A.R. Thank you guys for having me. This event is fantastic.
Of course.
And I love you guys, man.
Shout out to Chris Scalco, dude.
already
Love
know.
you too, man.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course, bro.
Do you want me to
sit down in front of the mic? Yeah, you finish chewing for the audience.
This is an ASMR thing?
Of course it is, dude. It's never not. It's always
what a
ASMR.
Boston cream sounds like.
Boston cream. Yo, what's up, Waves?
What's up, bro?
What's up, David? How's it going? I'm chilling, bro.
Chilling. It's an exciting day. Always an exciting day.
100%.
When we do this, but I'm finally done driving around. So now I'm like, there's always a phase where I'm driving around.
The whole time.
And then I'm in the space. Now,
Dude, you're like you are the driver.
Yeah.
And it's incredible because you drove for all of the events, right? You always drive a Sprinter van. You drove for Sunset. Anytime we travel somewhere where you're, a part of it, you drive the whole time. Like, you're really good at just like staying,
I was talking to Chris from Orlando. We went to go pick up Jessica's art, which is, I don't know if it's hung up yet, but it's beautiful. But we went to go pick it up, and I was telling him, I've driven 16-person RVs like around the country. It's kind of crazy to think, but
that's really dope, man. So, how have you been feeling recently, man? It's been a while since I've seen you.
Yeah.
And also, this is the first time I'm getting to actually have a conversation with you in a long time. So, what's up, bro? Catch me up.
Yeah, but I'm going through an interesting time.
Yeah.
Also, am I close enough to this?
You're good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, no, it's been an interesting time because the past few months I've just kind of been in I call it a rebuilding phase.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I've been I don't know if I've not felt like myself, or I've realized that I haven't been myself for a long time. And
interesting. Wow.
So I've been dealing with that, handling that, and so because of that, I've kind of just disconnected, gotten off social media. I've just been spending a lot of time focused on my physical health, mental health. But it's interesting because I think that going through that gave me the idea. I don't know if you know, but I was the one that proposed to Anthony initially about having an event revolved around fears.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So I actually told him
what the heck?
Because we had a brainstorming thing.
Yeah.
We were gonna come with some ideas, and right after our team meeting, I was like, Anthony, I think I have an idea.
When Anthony introduced this idea first, he did mention that you were the one.
I told him I think I have a great idea. I think it would work out good.
Let's go.
Of course it evolved into what it is now. But initially it was why don't we do an idea that that is kind of about facing your fears. And that completely stemmed from how I've been feeling the past few months, and
crazy.
Just kind of, I said, I don't know. I've just been feeling weird. I don't know why, but I want to kind of address it.
Yeah.
Or, get to the root of the problem. And so I'm happy that we're doing this event.
Dude.
It's exciting.
Thanks for being the genesis of this thing, dude. It's really cool.
I'm happy that it came to fruition because right when we started talking about this new event around this time, blah blah blah. It's immediately came to my head why don't we do something about facing fears? And I'm also excited because I don't know if you've met him yet, but Gene, who's performing later.
Yes, Gene.
Yeah, he's one of my best friends from college.
That's so
it's
crazy.
Exciting to
That's actually crazy.
I was at his book signing last year.
Let's go.
But I haven't really seen him since then, so I'm excited to see him. I know I've seen him perform live before too, and he showed me what he's doing. He's doing some of his old stuff.
Yeah.
And it used to give me goosebumps when I used to hear it.
Oh, dude, I can't. I actually can't wait. I'm so excited. Yo, that's really cool to hear. I'm glad you told me that, because I honestly wasn't really aware of that, the beginning of this. I just knew that everybody was like really about the idea of fear. So thank you for introducing that to our sphere, man.
And the cool thing about Project F.E.A.R is, you know, an idea starts with someone,
yeah.
But then eventually, like, we all chip in.
Yes,
like,
it takes off into something bigger.
If it was just me, it would just be an event called F.E.A.R. then but you know, everyone took it, added their little.
It's really awesome, man.
And then here we are. Yeah.
It's really sick, dude. So what's next for you, man? What you got going on?
What do I got going on? Well, I mean, I don't know if this is. Well, I just bought a house. I don't know if I told you. I bought a house recently.
You just bought a house, dude. I know I did not know that. I don't know if somebody else did, but what the heck?
Long story short, house party in Orlando whenever everyone's ready.
Yo, it's about to be crazy, bro. Let's go.
It's Disney's 50th anniversary.
Dude.
So it's a perfect time for a house party.
Celebrate the birthday. Yo, that's actually sick, bro.
It's actually cool, though, because I bought this house and I had this really cool idea.
Yeah.
Where, you know, so essentially, you know, I live in New York, so this house is going to be empty most of the time, but I'm going to be renting it out to people going to Disney and all that stuff.
For sure.
But I had a great idea, actually, that I am actually going to ask Sarah to make some custom art pieces. You know, some Disney themed, just some whatever she wants. That I put in the house and tell people like, hey, while you're staying here, if any of this art is like, you know, if you're interested, you can actually buy it, and
that's
like we'll
so
ship
cool.
it to you and something like that. So
that is really
it's
sick.
cool to find a.
That's so smart, bro.
Another
What the
medium
heck?
to, like,
That is so
you know,
cool.
show people their art and like, especially Sarah, because she's one of the most talented artists I know. So I was like, it'd be cool. Like, if I was saying someone, I was like, oh wow, this art is dope.
Yeah.
Like, and I could potentially buy it if it really needs something.
It's really cool. We got to find a good way to secure it.
Yeah.
That's actually a really incredible idea. I can't wait to see that actually happen.
And then the next thing I'm trying to do is trying to become. Oh my God, what am I saying? Oh yes, I'm trying to have Zelda trained like a freaking machine. So,
let's go, yo, Zelda's amazing.
I'm trying to have her on like the up, down.
Yeah,
up,
like
up,
everything.
Yeah, I saw some guy doing some training the other day at the park, and I was like,
it's going
that's
nuts.
the level I gotta get on.
That is really cool, man. Yo, that's very exciting. Thank you for sharing all those things. I'm really glad I'm getting updates on your life, man, because we haven't, I know you've been on your own journey, you know, so I appreciate your space and stuff. But I'm excited to see more of you, man, because that's, I want your ideas, and I want us to be able to like fulfill those and, you know, move forward with them as with as much passion as we do for everybody else's ideas as well.
Yeah, it's cool because I haven't been, I don't even remember the last time I was at the castle.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, I don't even.
It's been a minute. Even with Anthony, it's like he rarely ever comes over. So.
Yeah, so but it's nice to be around everyone again in this environment.
Yeah.
I mean, you know that like it kind of like gives you energy just being here.
To move forward, yeah. Don't worry, we're gonna have another house party soon. So.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for being here, man.
Of course, man.
How can people find you? Let them know. Are you on social media yet or no?
I am not on. My account's deactivated, but please follow my second account, which is called Rear View Mirrors with a period. Rear period view period mirrors. It's just a project I'm doing where you know, I love driving. I don't know if you can see there, but I got one tattoo and it's a car. I don't know if you can see that.
I'll zoom in.
But it's kind of just a project I'm doing where, you know, I take pictures of rear view mirrors while I'm driving. I would love to get some more people to, you know, send me pics because, you know, I spend a lot of time on the road and some of the prettiest things I see are always in my rear view mirror.
That's
so,
incredible, dude. That's so good.
Why not capture it? So
I love that, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here, bro.
Thank you,
Appreciate
bro. I appreciate it. Have a racer.
What's goody?
What up, homie?
Am I good?
Yeah.
Cool.
Welcome back, dude.
Hey, man. Thanks for having me.
This is the first episode right here.
Yeah.
First episode of I Feel You. We're now on episode. I think I'm gonna film episode 8 or 9 next week. And this is going to be like a special episode, maybe episode 10, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's crazy to have you back, man. It's been really cool. So since the last time we all saw you, what's new?
So since the last time you saw me, I've been dedicating a little bit more time to my visual art. A lot of people may not know that I also do that too.
Yes.
So I've been, you know, just creating little monsters, little creations from my subconscious. You know, I like to mess around. Just it's all very instinctual and just like of the moment, spur of the moment. It's like kind of therapy for me, but yeah, man, I've been focusing on that and just kind of like trying to find out like, you know, what the rest of my life's gonna look like. You know, like we can never really know, but you know, just trying to reacquaint myself with my you know, my aspirations and what that looks like, and you know, very career-minded thinking.
Yes.
Yeah. So
feel that.
So yeah, just kind of like resurfacing right now from a little bit of isolation.
Nice.
But yeah,
I feel like we're all in the same vibes with the whole career-minded thing. I've been the past few days, I've been kind of like, you know, immersed in that, just focusing on what I really want to do and trying to figure that out, because you know, we all do a lot. We're all pretty talented people. I think everybody can do anything in this fan group. We can kind of explore anything. So I think that, you know, everybody's in that same space where it's like we got to figure out what we're really gonna focus on, you know.
For sure.
And not to say that everything else goes to the wayside, but like for you, what does that balance look like?
It looks like imbalance at first, you know. I have like addict brain sometimes, so like I'll find something and I'll fixate on it for a long time, and it gets kind of unhealthy for a while, but then I pull back a little bit and figure out how to supplement that and what a positive version of that fixation could look like. So yeah, that's kind of like where I've been at, and
I love that.
You know, fall is a season for change, and it doesn't always feel like pleasant change, you know. Like I feel like in the fall, people kind of, a lot of times they're like, it's almost like a shedding of something, right? Like a metamorphosis, but it could be uncomfortable. But I think that's what a lot of us are going through right now. It's like, especially after, you know, everything, all this, you know, all the pandemic situation and everything. It's like, when everything first opened up, there was like that glaze of like, we're back, and then now it's like, are we?
we're honestly still trying to figure that out. We don't really know yet.
It's
That's
like
good.
a lot of trials right now, but I think it'll be a learning opportunity for a lot of people. And I think this is like a time that a lot of people will remember as we
100%.
Continue.
100%.
You know?
Sorry to do this in the middle of your episode, but I have to go plug in this charger.
Oh shit! You're good.
So I'm gonna touch you a little bit.
It's fine. Get in there. Oh, we're experiencing technical difficulties. Please hold. Please hold.
No, we're not. What are you talking about? We're back like we never left. That's beautiful. I think all of it's gonna be worth it too. At the end of the day, it's a lot of trials. I've been experiencing that too. Like, it's not easy, man. Especially working like a real life job where I have to make money and stuff. Like that's hard, you know. And wanting this to be my real life job is like, I'm struggling with that. And I think we all are kind of like feeling those pains, but it's all growing pains, man. It's all growing pains.
It's all growing pains, and it's like learning how to balance everything, you know. As an adult, you know, shit gets real.
And
you just gotta roll with the punches. And
hell yeah! What you got going on next, bro? What's
they say.
What you got going on next? What's new? What can we expect from you?
What's going on next? Next, probably a couple of singles.
Nice, finally.
But also a lot of instrumental work I want to work on. I'm thinking of actually releasing ambient, like a little ambient project or something.
Let's go. That's
maybe.
Beautiful. I love that.
I've been getting a lot into that, like just kind of relearning how to like communicate without words and just with in every form, but with music and stuff as well. And I think that's like an accurate description of like where I want to be soon. Is like I want to embrace ambience in my music, and just a more meditative kind of mind state.
Nice.
Breaking old habits and just learning how to how to be in the present moment and really reflect, reflect on just like all the gifts that I have and all the community we have, and I really want to see you guys a lot more often now. It's been a minute. I was like in this kind of state of isolation, but I really want to like peek back out and come back into life and meet new people and not be afraid, to quiet those little naysayers in the mind,
Well, we're back, bro. This is a part of it.
Yeah,
so
I know.
Congratulations,
this is
man.
great. I love it already, and it's just getting started.
Hell yeah. Yo, thank you for being a part of this, man.
Absolutely,
I appreciate you.
dude.
Yo,
There you go.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.